Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Moisara, and in this video I'm going to be talking about things I wish I knew before nursing school. So my first tip is to ask yourself, do you want to do this? I would not say come undecided, because it's like different like sciences that you will have to take as a nursing major than an undecided major. So kind of know you want to do this, or know you want to do something health related. So you know, like, okay, if nursing isn't for you, you can go to another major easily. But just know that you want to do nursing school. Know that this is your passion. See if you can nurse for a day while you're in high school. I know my high school had a program where you can pick, like, I guess a type of I guess if you wanted to do health, it was like health services, and like in between that there was different things that you can do to venture off and, you know, go shadow nurses, or, you know, things of that nature. Just make sure this is what you want to do. Like, if you don't like needles, then this is not what you should want to do. My second tip is look at the requirements for your school, or the schools that you want to choose before you apply. So for me, the school I went to, we had to get our CNA license. I knew the summer of my senior year that I needed to get to my CNA license, so I got my CNA license and got it out the way, because I knew I wanted to do nursing. I knew I wanted to get in as fast as I can, and I also knew that I need my CNA license, and it was also cheaper where I live, so I knew that I should do that. Some schools do not require a CNA license, so like kind of like have a feel of like what you want to do or what school you want to do, and look at the requirements and see if you can like already get some stuff done prior to you getting into nursing school. So I got my CNA, and some people chose to use their CNA license to practice as a CNA. I didn't. I wish I did, because I feel like when you come in using your CNA, it kind of helps you overall in nursing school. You kind of know a little bit about, you know, nursing. Also, I would also say that different schools require different things. For example, at my school, you can go the bio or chem way. So I could have done biology, or I could have done chemistry. I chose to do biology for the sake of my mental health, but some schools require that chemistry. And I feel like the school that I go to, let's say I didn't get into their nursing program, it would be harder for me to transfer because I need that chemistry. So therefore I would have to wait another year to take a class, or wait another semester to take a class. And it's like, kind of know what you want to do, or kind of know what school you want to go to, and see which school gives you leeway. My school doesn't really give as much leeway because it's bio or chem, and most schools do recommend you taking chemistry as well. And I just said biology. I did not touch no chemistry class. So make sure you definitely look at your school requirements. If you're a person that you know, like, you don't know what nursing school you want to go to, try to look at schools that have similar requirements, not a school that its requirements are out of whack or not in line with other schools. That's one of my tips, because a lot of people end up having to wait a couple more months or a semester or a year to apply. Also, my school only does one application a year, so you only have one time in the whole year to apply. Whereas other schools do 2 different semesters. I mean, they do an application each semester. So kind of just like look at the school requirements and see, like, is this what you want to do? Because like I said, some schools will have you, like, if I wasn't so like strong-headed on getting into this school's program, I could see how like hard it could be to transfer to another school, because it's like 2 different pathways. So make a list of all the school requirements. See what school you want to go to. If you're like me and you're like, I want to go to a certain school and I'm gonna do da 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 to get to that school, then do it. If you're not like me and you're like, oh, I don't know what I want to do, and you want a choice or variety of what nursing schools to go to, then try to go a way or a path where you're more it's more easy for you to transfer. Like, if I was like that, I probably would have went to the same school, got my CNA, and went the chem way. I always recommend people to go the chemistry way. Most schools will take that chemistry, so I advise the chemistry path. My third tip would be, make sure this is your passion. Y'all, for me, my whole life, school was pretty much easy. Like, I didn't really have to study. I didn't really have to, you know, like go the extra mile for school. But nursing school is not a joke, and it's not easy. Like, if this isn't your passion, you will struggle. If you're doing this for your mom, your dad, your friend, your uncle, don't do it. Do it because you're passionate about it. And I feel like for me, I kind of realized it wasn't my passion, and I like, there's part of nursing school that I like, there's part of nursing that I don't like. So I do struggle a little bit, because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm doing something I'm not passionate about. So make sure that you're passionate about it. That's why I stress shadow a nurse to make sure that this is what you want to do. Because if you're not passionate about it, baby, it's hard. Like, school does not prepare you for those nursing exams. It's more critical thinking than memorization. You can memorize from A to Z. You can memorize every single thing you need to memorize, but if you cannot place it into a real life situation or use critical thinking to answer your questions, you will definitely struggle in nursing school. The tip that I did, and I think everybody should do, and this is probably my favorite tip in all of this, is y'all do not listen to your advisors. I heard advisors get paid to make students stay here longer, and no, we do not do that over here. So what I did my freshman year, our school made us meet up with our advisors like every semester, make sure that you're on track, make sure that you're taking your classes, doing good in your classes, making sure that you're competitive for nursing school, right? So what I had my advisor do was print me out the requirements for nursing school. So it was like a piece of paper, and it was like, okay, you need 3 classes in core A, 2 classes in core C, 3 classes in core D. So I knew like when it's time for me to register for class, I just looked at that paper and I was like, all right, I did this, 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 and that. So I knew I had to do like 1 course in this category, 2 courses in this category. Like for our school, it was like, oh, you need 3 sciences, I think. Yeah, it was 3 sciences, and each science had a lab. So I knew, okay, I did 1107 lab, I did 1108 lab, and that was 1 year. My second year, I did AMP1 and AMP1 lab, AMP2 and AMPC2 lab. Done. So then I know, okay, like the other classes that I can, because you know sciences you have to take 1107 before you take 1108. With my other categories, I could take any history that I wanted to take, any psychology class that I wanted to take, any art class, you know, just other classes that don't have to be in a specific order. So I would say just get that piece of paper, girl, and just go to your advisor and nod your head like, yeah, I'm doing what I need to do. Alright guys, so the next tip on my notes are, make sure you have a good GPA, y'all. GPA is everything with nursing school, so start off strong. And also, it is the easiest it's gonna get. So if your GPA is not good, I wouldn't say don't let it discourage you, because I had a friend whose advisor was like, oh, you're not gonna get into nursing school. She took a semester off, did all her classes again, and increased her GPA and got in. So don't let your GPA discourage you, but also make sure that your GPA is competitive enough. My GPA getting into nursing school was about a 3.6, 3.7, I think it was a 3.6, and it was, you know, I knew that was competitive into getting into the degree I wanted to get into. So make sure that your GPA is very much aligned with not only just the school's requirement, but above the school's requirement. So what's gonna make you stick out. And also make sure your GPA is good, especially in your science classes. Like I said, do not let it discourage you, but just make sure that it's like decent, you know? My next tip is Hesi, y'all. But my school, what they did is they took your GPA and they took your Hesi, and that was what made the decision whether you were getting into nursing school. So what did I get on my Hesi? I think I got like an 86 on my Hesi. I'm not gonna lie, I studied for the Hesi like a week before the Hesi. Fortunate enough to have my best friend come over and help me with the math section, because she took her Hesi before me, I think a month before me. So she came over and, you know, she helped me, like, you know, do the math problems, and we did a lot of problems. And another thing that I did is I went to my math tutoring building and I got some tutors to help me with the math, so it was very, very helpful. With the grammar reading and anatomy section, I was blessed to have this packet, y'all, and it's holy grail. If you're taking the Hesi, I'm gonna put an email in the description box below. Email me and I will send you that packet, y'all. It is chef's kiss. Definitely the Krabby Patty formula to that Hesi, to that 86, baby. Because anatomy, I think I got like a 99 on that. Like, y'all, like I said, DM me, not DM me, like I said, email me if you need that packet. I got you. I got y'all, for real. My last and final tip is enjoy those years of you taking your prereqs, because girl, nursing school is not a joke. And mind you, like me, a girl like me, I was still doing good in my prereqs. Like I was making A's and B's in my prereqs, mostly A's. And I was going out with my friends every day, living the college life. But it's because like the way I study, like I could study the night before and like make it through. But with nursing school, child, I cannot study. What is one night? I cannot do one night. I need at least a week or 2, even 2 weeks. But I want to make it 2-3 weeks. Like, high school is not a joke, so soak in that feeling of being a freshman and a sophomore. Have fun, go out, live life, soak in the college experience, because it truly is amazing. It went by so fast. Soak it in, but also know that, you know, you need to get your life together when it comes to your grades. Prepare for your Hesi. Do not do me and wait a week before your Hesi. I had that Krabby Patty formula, and I'm willing to share my Krabby Patty formula with you guys. So definitely email me. But yeah guys, this ends the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials, and I will see you guys in the next video.